Hello, hello, hello. Happy Saturday. Welcome to Unique Inspirations with who? Me, Trina. Hello, everybody. So, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a great weekend to start with. You know, make sure y'all do y'all affirmations. Make sure you do your affirmations. If not, take this couple of minutes. Let's get them done. But yes, guys, I just wanted to get on and thank you guys. I'm sorry. I am so sorry because yesterday I ended up having to go to a concert with my daughter. So the thing about it was we had already purchased the tickets, but we thought that the concert was actually today and it was actually yesterday. So at last minute, when I did that show on Thursday, we drove to go get her best friend in another city. And so I went back home and then we got up early, and I had to come on through. So we got here safely. We got here on time to where I can actually go and get my work done. I mean, y'all, it's been crazy. I haven't really gotten no sleep. So I'm running off like very, very little sleep. But I cannot complain, y'all. I feel so good. I feel so good. But you know what? A lot of that has to do with me being able to see my sister. Um, Hello, Casey. Hello, Marcia. Hello, Vivian. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just rumbling on. Didn't even say hello to y'all. Like she done lost her last night. Y'all I got about 5,000 things that's going on. But you know, I got y'all. I know that how can I put this? I know that people have a life and I have a life. But y'all, this is my passion. And so last night when I was not able to come on and I was not able to like record, I have time. I'm not going to say I didn't record it because of, I just did not have the time to record it. And so I didn't put a recording out and nothing that I was not going to be on. So no emails, no nothing, y'all. And I do apologize for that. So if you were waiting for me at 4:30, I meant 4:30, 8:30 p.m. Central Time. I do apologize that I did not make it on, and you guys did not have notice beforehand because I would have been like, y'all, Saturday night, I probably won't be on here, but it didn't happen that way. So I'm sorry. But I'm here tonight moving forward. You learn from your mistakes, right? So anywho, I just want to let y'all know that I had a blast at that concert last night. But I want to go into the comments to see what you guys have commented. Vivian says she's going to be lurking. Hey, Marcia. Marcia says, time well spent is spending time with Trina on Unique Inspirations with her chat family. Thank you, Marcia. Thank you. And she also loves the ocean. It's so pretty blue. Marcia, I want to go there one day. Like, I really, really want to go to a place that looked like that. I lived in Florida and the beaches are I thought they were gorgeous. I mean, when I came to Texas, it's a whole different type of beach. Not for me. So I'm not the beach bum that I used to be when I lived in Florida, but I still like to be by the water. It doesn't stop me from going down there, at least walking and looking at the water crash, just real nice stuff. So yes, 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 yes. So Marcia also says, let me put my glasses on for this one, Marcia. She says, that I have been retired since 2009. I have invested my time very wisely doing what I want to. I still get up early, meditate, make coffee, cut the TV on, and do not feel rushed. Amen. Marcia, I'm trying to get there. I got some more years on me before I can retire. So, but you know what? I never know what God has planned for me. You know, He might say, you might retire a little bit early. I'm going to give you something else to do. You'll be all right. So, who knows? You know, so I'm really, really grateful for that. And I am so happy that you get to wake up in the morning and you get to, just be at peace, knowing like it's only scheduled if I schedule it. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to be on somebody else's schedule, or I don't have to worry about what I'm going to wear to work, or, can I wear this to work? Will this be appropriate? You don't have to go through those things. So that is like amazing, like really, really amazing. So I can only imagine what retirement world looks like, but I'm actually going to, I want to be ready. I want to be ready, making sure that I have invested enough so I can sit down and just go volunteer different places, helping different people and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, so that is great, Marsha. I love that day. I want that retirement day. How are you doing, Casey? How's the little one? How are you? Marsha says, I was looking for you, but I figured you were still partying. Marsha, I had Marsha. And then it was funny because we were leaving the concert and I told my daughter, I said, you know what? I still want to go home and do a live. And she looked at me and she was like, Mom. And I was like, I do. Like, I want to go home and do a live. So instead, I just like yelled out, y'all remember Unique Inspirations? Remember Unique Inspirations? But regardless if they remembered or they didn't remember, the fact is I put it out there, but I was around a lot of people that had some little, a little intoxicated. Myself, I was a little intoxicated. I'm not going to lie, but it was nice. And I did want to do a live last night, but, I got kind of talked out of that one because I probably didn't need to be on here. Put it like that, right? Aw. Casey says, Trina, no need at all to apologize. So happy. Yes, Casey. And because I want to be very reliable. And it bothers me. Like when I do something that I shouldn't done or vice versa, it bothers me. And sometimes we think of little things like that. Like, and I really, really appreciate it because it takes people like yourself to understand, like, hey, it's okay. Like, we are fine. We survived. We're fucking humans and we're adults. But, excuse me. And I respect that so much. But however, there may be somebody out there, I feel that, where's Trina? I need her tonight, and I want people to feel like that. I truly, honestly want people to feel like that. And I don't know. I mean, I want to be here. So if I'm not going to be here, I only find it fair that I give you forewarning. You know what I mean? Unless it's just something that is just out of my control, or if I know that I'm planning not to be on that day, I can at least do a recording of something inspiring or empowering or whatever, and, get it posted for somebody who would probably want it or want to share, some encouragement to somebody. So yeah, so I'm excited about that. But yes, Casey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Girl, yes, I'm having a blast, and it's good because I feel like I'm having a getaway, and it was great because, y'all, let me tell you, my niece had my daughter last night, and so she was like, Aunt, just go home and get you some rest, and I was like, okay, but y'all, like, it was great. And okay, Casey. And I missed her. You know what? I missed her presence. Like, I really missed her presence. And finally, today when my niece brought her back to me, I was like, This is the part that I don't miss. This part right here is the part that I don't miss. But I did miss her. But y'all, because she's always with me. Ah, Marsha, what you say? She says, I still jump up as if I was late for work. I had to get up like 3:30. Wait, on my car carpool. Oh my goodness, that's early. Woo, I couldn't even imagine getting up at 3:30. Not in the morning, not for work. 3:30 might be my last turnover because I'm gonna be knocked out for the rest of the time. It might be my second to last turnover, something like that. But yeah, Marsha, I can only imagine because you're so used to it. Your body kind of just went into it's became a natural thing for your body, which is understandable. Oh, I'm sorry, Marsha. I'm sitting here talking about my concert and didn't even try and tell y'all who I went to go see. So I went to go see Chris Daltrey. I don't know if y'all know who he is, but he actually was on American Idol. I really believe that he could have won that show that year, that season. But unfortunately, he didn't. But he came really, really close to winning. But he is awesome. He is awesome. And he is really handsome, very handsome guy. And, he went through some stuff. And then the band, they went off tour for like 2 years, 2 or 3 years. It may be longer than that. I don't remember. But they're back on tour now. And, I was at that concert last night, y'all, right? And because the way my life is transforming in certain things, it's like I have less comfort in certain things. But anyway, so I was at the concert and I was like, ooh, I hope this concert be good. And, I kind of start thinking like, what am I doing here? But I was like, who wouldn't want to see Chris Daughtry? Like, who would not want to see him? Like, you'll be crazy if you don't want to see Chris Daughtry. But anyways, and I was in there and I was like, and I started relaxing. I went and got my first drink. Notice I said first, yes. So went and got my first drink and I come back because they had people that were like opening for them or whatever. And so they were good too. I can't even remember their name. I'll have to get that from my daughter, but they were good. But anyways, so by the time he came out, I went to go get my second drink. So I was feeling nice and I'm like, okay, I started to relax, and the crowd wasn't like horrible. It was a good, happy, y'all. It was a good crowd. So I hadn't heard his new album, I hadn't heard anything off his new album, and it's okay. It's still Chris Daughtry, right? Y'all. He started like his first song that came out of his mouth was something spiritual. It had something spiritual in it, and it was so uplifting. Like he was like, "This is my song, blah 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 blah, from my new album," and I'm like, "Whoa!" Like y'all, I couldn't even believe it. I think people were like, "Chris," But then there was some other songs that he sang, that he got to sing from that album, and the thing about it was it was more that was in one song. Okay, y'all, to me, I want to listen to it. Like, I want to listen to it because a lot of the songs that he sing sounded like they were based off like just conditions that he was talking about, and giving yourself, be free and love who you are and be independent and don't, just all these things. And I'm like, wow, like this is like very interesting. So as the concert was going towards the end, y'all, I'm gonna be almost done with my story. We can get on to time well spent. But as he got going, there was one song that he actually was like, after he finished it, he got ready to do the next song. But before he started that song, he was like, guys, how they start talking or whatever. But he was saying how he really went through it. He went through it. And if he wrote those songs while he was going through it, I see why they sound the way they sound. Because baby, so y'all look him up, Chris Daughtry. Y'all know who he is. But if you don't know who he is, just look him up. And if you can't find him by his name, just look up American Idol. Don't remember what season, but he's there. Great guy, great talented guy. I mean, what can you say? Marsha, let me put my glasses on. Marsha, what you done said? Marsha says, you do not have to preach. I was a party gal, and I understand when you are young. Oh yes, Marsha. Now you know I'm not on here to preach. I don't even know how to preach. Marsha, I don't know how to preach. I don't. But it's fun. Yes, and this is, you know what, Marsha, I'm actually glad that you said that, because it made me think of something. So y'all read what Marsha said, okay? I got it up there so everybody can see it. Now, you do not have to preach. I was a party gal, and I understand when you are young. Let me tell y'all, I like that she put that in there, because that's one thing that I love about Unique Inspirations, because we already know, one, that we're imperfect. We already know that. We know that we're imperfect, living in an imperfect world. We know that God died for to carry our sins. He took care of all that. So like, our debt has already been paid. So the good thing about Unique Inspirations is, you come on here, you be yourself. You are who you are. And that's why I'm like, yes, Marsha. So I definitely understand that. Yes, I'm still young, and I want to have fun. And, as long as I'm having fun, and it's good fun, and that goes for anybody. If you're having fun and you're doing good fun, having good fun, do it. Like, and you're not, long as you're not doing anything. And if you are doing something, don't do nothing to hurt yourself or nobody else. Put it like that. Keep it casual, keep it, however you want to do it, because we learn from these mistakes that we make. But I try not to make my own decisions. I try to like follow like how God, but it don't work like that, y'all. Am I lying? Am I lying? Somebody tell me that I'm lying, because it don't work like that. We know what he wants from us. We know. And is it hard to walk that? Yes. And that's exactly why we're here on Unique Inspirations, because everything on here is unique. Just because we mess up don't mean that we're bad people. Just because we cuss, that doesn't make us bad people. Just because we drink, that don't make us bad people. Just because we smoke, don't make us bad people. We just want what's good for ourselves, so we can help others be good for themselves as well. And we don't want to just be good. We want to be what? What? We want to be great. Okay? We want to be great. So it's going to take work for us to be great. But it ain't going to happen overnight. Like I said, and then whatever we still have inside of us that we know that we probably need to get out, get it out. Get it out. Burn it up, and then just blow it away. And learn from that. Learn from that. But yeah, Marsha, and that's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm like, people come here, be yourself. You got other people that so-called say, all these other things, and giving people false hope. And look, I get it. I know what God expects from me and of me. But he also knows that I will not be giving him all those things. Now, we didn't have to talk. I didn't have to talk with him. That's my father. I don't have to tell y'all what we talked about, but we have talked about things that I know that I have not been perfect with, and that it's going to take me a long time to get perfect, at least to be good in it, but it's okay, because it's not when I'm doing it or saying it that it's just something like, oh, it's okay, he's already paid my debt. No, it's not like that. It's things that you work on and you continually, work on. But anyways, moving on. So I just wanted to share that. Oh, Marsha, 45 miles. Oh, wow. And picked up. Ooh, woo. Yes, Marsha, that was a very good year. I loved American Idol. And then of course when I ended up going back to get, I think probably about like the last couple of seasons I missed. Like I after a while it just became like, I don't know, a little too chaotic for me, I guess, or just a little too silly, I guess. But he was good, and he was with a great set of people that had to, you know, go with the flow and, work hard. These people work hard. Yes, Marcia, going to this concert was time well spent. Like, I was like, you know what? If I can treat myself to buy a concert ticket once every 2, 3 months, that's what I think I'm gonna start doing. That's a treat to myself because I can always go. I don't get my nails done because I'm not a nail person. I'm just a natural person. Shit, I don't get my nails done. I don't really love makeup. I don't, all the extra. I don't be doing all that. But I can at least treat myself to that. You know what I mean? Um, I work really hard, and that's the least I can do. And I'm finding that getting out and going to concerts and having a good time and doing different things that I like to do, that I like to do. Um, it's worth every penny of it. It's worth every penny of it. They ain't got to be like $300 tickets or nothing. Hell, I'm just wanting to go see them. How close I get is how close I get. It's not like I got an after pass or nothing unless somebody go get an after pass for me, or because it doesn't. To me, it's we all want to meet somebody, but at the end of the day, I have to think and say, these people have a life. These people do this as a living. So over time, it's probably just become routine to them, and it's like, oh, I got another show tonight. So I almost feel like, yes, we bought the ticket, but we're just like another night. It's like a guy have somebody, whatever. I was good for that night. Okay, you played good for me that night. If that makes sense. It's not like I can go home, which is not like I can say, hey, let's go have a cup of coffee and kick our feet up. No, I can't. It's not like you have that kind of opportunity all the time, or the majority of the time. And if you do get that opportunity, I mean, you probably have to, work some kind of way or pay extra for it or whatever. But in the real world, my world, I'm just wanting to go and listen to it live, because the vibe is and everything is so much different, when it's live. Um, let's see. Yes, Marsha, we definitely want to be like the great I am. Most definitely. We trying to get there. Let me put my glasses on. Hey, Shari H, voice from the swamps. How are you? Welcome. Glad to have you. If you haven't told yourself, given yourself an affirmation today, please make sure that you do, because I want you to come in here feeling good and leave out of here feeling good. So tell yourself something great, grand, fabulous, victorious about yourself. Something great. Because and say it out loud so you can hear it. Say it out loud so you can hear it. Because when we hear it, it's easy to sit there and think, but to hear it, tell yourself. And then you won't be telling yourself no more. You just go be saying it like, okay, today, okay. Yeah, you go feel real good about yourself. I want you to feel good when you don't have makeup on. I want you to feel good when you have makeup on. I want you to feel good when you gain 5 pounds, 20 pounds. I want you to feel good when you lose 20 pounds. I want you to feel good. Whatever it is that you're in the midst of, I'll always want you to feel good. And that's anybody. Anybody. We owe that to ourselves. Be true to yourself in your own skin. Be comfortable in your own skin. Marcia says, I do not get my nails done either. No makeup, natural beauty. Each month, this time well spent. It's keeping my sister Locke's room. Yes, because I don't have time to go out there. I'm not a money spender like that. Now you talking about some food. Food is a whole food is a whole that's my luxury right now. I love food. And I know it might not look like it, but I do. I like to nibble on different things. But I like that's where my money goes. Food. I love to eat. And, you know, it ain't cheap. And now groceries are going up. Oh, y'all, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I don't have to worry about that because it's already gonna be supplied for me. Amen. Sarcy says, I am good. How are you? So far, I've had a really great day, got a haircut, and feeling good. Okay, so you already getting ready to start this week off fresh. I love it. I love it. Yes. Yes. So did you go with a short haircut, layers, long layers, you know? She said, no makeup. Yes, I'm glad that you enjoyed your day off. Sorry, I am really happy because we all deserve that. We have to take time for ourselves. We forget about ourselves so much. But yes, doing that for yourself, good, 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 good. And continue to do it. But yes, Marsha, I need to do. I think I'm fixing to do something with this. I'm already tired of it. I am tired of it. Marsha said, "I love food also, and I will spend my money. Yes, I will spend money on food for real. Like I don't know, it'd be so good." Oh, you do your own nails. But you know what? I give myself a pedicure. Like I'll do like my manicures, like, but I don't really be paying. Y'all know what? I'm not gonna lie. But I don't really be trying to do too much with my hands because I type all day long. So I keep my fingers really short. I used to get the sport cut to where they would put them, but I also noticed my nails grow so fast that it was just like they would just grow out, and by the time it was time for me to get a new set, it was like, no, like this is ridiculous. And then, like, after I had the baby, I was like, you know what? I got to start buying Pampers and Wipes. So the money that I was spending on my nails had to go for Pampers and Wipes and formula and everything else. I could, man, I wasn't too blessed with getting wig or anything. Like I had to like say we had to buy diapers, all the formula. Y'all know none of that is cheap. None of that is cheap. So yes, I'd be calling my sister on the phone. Girl, I gotta get this baby some formula. I ain't lying. Y'all, I'm not even embarrassed to say that. You sure right, because that shit's like almost $100 a can. Just a can. A can. And don't let them, the can was about this big. Don't let them get sick. Don't let them get sick. I'm glad that we had insurance. She's on my insurance. But anyways, neither here nor there. That's how it is. Sorry says, she says that Marsha, girl, she says, me and you both, she goes, I love to eat good food. Yes. And then especially when you trying something new, like I don't like onions. So I don't really try and deal with anything new that has onions in it because it's just not, I just don't like them. But yeah, I like to try little things. And then I'll mix up stuff out of just creation, just creating stuff. Just I'm gonna buy this because I want to try and put this with this. But you learn a lot of stuff. Oh, okay, Marcia. Interesting. Yes, I will agree with you on that, Marcia. That is a beautiful picture of sorry. Am I saying your name correctly? I hope so. Because I do not like getting people's name wrong. And if I'm not, please forgive me. But right now I have it, I'm saying it as Shari. Shari? Shari? She says, me too. That's why I do my own nails. It helps. Yes. It's called polygel. Okay. It hardens on. Yes. On your own nails. Yeah. Okay. We just be going over there just giving our money away because we don't want to do our own thing. Y'all, see, that's where we got to talk about time well spent. Well, where are we spending our time? Because we might be able to save some money on places that we where we going and doing. And I know, so we gonna get to the topic, y'all. We gonna get to it. I promise. I mean, we definitely talking about it. I done talked about my concert experience all night, but that's how I spent my time last night. But I'm talking about in general. In general. Oh, you use the cloth diapers, Marsha. Oh, baby. My heart is with you. That is awesome. Marsha, you are rocking. Like, I couldn't have done that. I could have not done that. I mean, if I really probably had to, I probably would have, but I could not. I mean, I can only imagine how many of those you go through a day, how often you are washing them out, I mean, oh my goodness. You know what I mean? Usually, like, and then it's like sometimes you got to put like the extra inside of it. So I don't know, Marsha. I'm giving you credit on that one. Hey, Shaylee. But she said, hope you are doing good. We miss you. Hope to see you soon. Oh, we miss you too, Shaylee. We miss all you guys. I send my love. I send my love. I miss y'all. Hugs and kisses. And I'll see y'all soon. See you sooner than later. And give your mom a big hug and kiss for me and tell her I love her. And if she's watching, tell her, I love you, Veta. She probably like, oh my gosh. She has been my best friend since 8th grade, y'all. Not the young lady that's on here right now, but that's one of her older daughters. But the lady I'm saying I love, we've been best friends since 8th grade. So that's been a long time. So I get to go, and I moved, so I don't get to see them as often. So, but yes, I love you guys. Sherry says, hey, I live in Southwest Louisiana and I am Cajun. We all about food down here. You ain't lying. You know what? But I've never been over there. I've never been over there. But I'm going to go one day because I hear people talk about that food like it was like just heavenly made. And I know y'all like to eat down there because I have a cousin that was from down there. And she cooks. I mean, it's like every time you go to her house, she cooking something. Talking to her, she cooking something. But yes, so yes. Ooh, Marsha, you like onions? I used to know this lady. Well, I still know her. I just haven't spoken with her in some years. But she used to take the onion and make, like, you know how they have stuffed peppers? She used to make stuffed onions. And it used to smell so good and look so good. But I just couldn't. I could not do it. I couldn't bring myself to do it. Could not bring myself to do it. Oh, Sherry said she only used hers in the time. Well, she got them cloth diapers, but she used them in a time of emergency. Well, I guess my emergency never got that bad. That bad, Sherry, because oh my goodness, I because you know what, see how we start to get lazy over certain generations. Y'all see, we become accustomed, and then so we understand certain things that change for our time of our generation, and then you see the generations after you, and it's like these kids, it's like, I'm not gonna lie, everything just looks like it's getting easier and easier and easier. So that's why I'm like, people, we have our ancestors, and our grandparents and all those people, that have certain things that they were used to, things that they believed in, things that they honored, it was just so many. And then now it's like so much of that is gone. So much of that is gone. But you know what? I try to still hold my stuff up. Like my grandmother stuff, great grandmother stuff. If I know something was a family tradition, I try to hold it up. I try. I'm not telling y'all that I do all the time because I don't, but I try. And that's the best I can do. You know, that's the best I can do. Oh, yes, I love Cajun food too, Marsha. I love it. But you know what? I have to eat like very little of it at a time because I noticed the spice, like the seasonings that's used, a lot of time it's spicy. And so I don't do spicy really well. So it'd be tasting so good, but I cannot do spicy. So usually I just tell them like, hey, can I get this mild or maybe just seasoned? But yeah, I try to refrain from spicy because it's like my taste buds taste more of the spicy than it does the actual food. Hey, Stacy, how are you? Welcome. How are you today? Did you do your affirmation today? If not, girl, take you a couple of minutes and do it, but I think you did, huh? She says, Sherry says, I'm just thankful we did not have social media when I was a teenager. You know what? I'm glad too. You know what? I sit here and I'm like, because we use it now because it's so convenient. I know I do. I use it. A lot of people use it for a lot of convenience. And now it's went into like career paths and things that people can actually go to school and make all this money to learn about a computer system and how it works and malfunctions and just all kinds of stuff. But I am like you. I am actually grateful and thankful that we did not have all this that we have today, that our kids have today. I like the fact that I had to count on my fingers, right? I love the fact that I knew like a curfew. I mean, we didn't get to play outside like that much anyways, but you better make sure you are like in the house before it gets dark when those street lights come on. You know what I mean? So it was little things that we had. We didn't have no cell phones. You had to pay for the pay phone. You had to put your money in there, and it's just things are just so. Whew, I don't know. It's almost damn near scary if you ask me, because they already doing shit that people wouldn't even believe what people are doing with electronics. So it's crazy. Yes, Sherry, that's all we can do. If that's, we can try, and if that's the only thing that we can do, and we still, we can push on. But as long as you're trying, keep trying. Don't give up on yourself. Not easily, anyways. I know at one point it's like this probably is not for me, so I need to stop doing this. But when you know that you are capable of something, don't like hinder yourself by giving yourself like negative feed to your mind, because to your brain, because it just, it's not good. It's not even worth it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, when we look at it again, it's like, did I really, how could I have, or whatever the situation may be. But yes, that's all we can do is try. That is all. And that's what my mom used to let us know is like, just try. You can't say that you fail if you don't even try it, you know? And I always love that. You can't say you failed or you don't like it if you don't even try. She says she agrees she'll be in trouble. It is, Marcia. It's very scary. Very, very scary. Hold on, y'all. My baby is she just woke up. Hold on one second. I'm sorry. Okay, y'all. So I'm fixing to get ready to call it a night because I think my oldest left and I am here with the baby by myself. Um, but we're gonna follow back up. I am so sorry, guys. I'm sorry, but I have to be mommy right now, and right now that's really important. And I know that you great people understand that. You know, I don't know where the oldest one is to get the baby, and I cannot be sitting here. But I want to thank you guys so much for coming out. Thank you so much for sharing your comments, your feelings, your thoughts, your emotions. I will be back tomorrow. I'm thinking I'm thinking about having an early show tomorrow. But I'm still gonna come on um at my normal time. Okay. So tomorrow's Sunday. I'm gonna be on at 11:30. Um, and if I'm not able to make 11:30, I will make sure I leave a post for you guys or a video or something. But I will be back on tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. Central Time. And then again that evening, tomorrow evening at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. So make sure your alerts are on. We're going to start our week off strong. We're going to get some positivity going. We're also not going to skip over time well spent, which I wanted to talk about today, but we'll just roll it in till tomorrow, you know. And so think about ways that you feel like you spend your time. And if you feel like that time can be replaced with something better, let's try working on that because we don't want to like devaluate ourselves. We want to, you know, increase, you know, ourselves, you know. Anyways, my mind is starting to get gone because I'm thinking about my child. But thank you all so much for your support. I'll see y'all back here tomorrow morning at 8:30. I'm sorry, at 11:30 a.m. Central Time. I am getting out of here. Y'all have a great night. Stay safe. Be blessed. And thank you again for coming out with me, who Trina, on Unique Inspirations. God bless.